Today is Monday, October 19th, 2020, and this is the Weekly Update. Good afternoon, FBC Centralia. Here comes the news. I love to read, but I just can't get into the digital copies of books. I guess since I look at a computer screen a lot during the week and the day, I just prefer not to do so when I'm at home reading. Plus, there's just something about holding a physical book that I love. We were doing a little cleaning this weekend, and I went into the bedroom to dust where we keep the books on our bookshelves. We obviously had been neglecting this chore recently because when I got in there, the dust was piled up. I took one look at it and thought, we ought to be ashamed of our shelves. And now, our top stories. Hey, join us for worship Sunday morning at 10:15 in our gym fellowship hall areas. We're currently walking through the book of 1 Peter. This week we'll be looking at chapter 5, verses 1 through 5. If you want to read ahead, that's chapter 5, verses 1 through 5 in the book of 1 Peter. You can also access our services online through YouTube and Facebook Live. That's Sunday morning worship this Sunday at 10:15. We're now offering childcare for ages 2 through 4 during the Sunday morning service. We have established protocols for taking care of our young ones. Here are the basics that you need to know. We will be doing temperature checks on all workers and children. We have 3 touchless infrared thermometers that we will use to check them in. Everyone will need to have a temperature below 99.9 degrees. All childcare workers will be wearing masks. If your child is experiencing any symptoms or not feeling well, please keep them with you. If you would be interested in helping us during the service with this nursery child care service, please contact Carol Rogers or one of the pastors. Online giving is up on our webpage, offering you a safe, secure, and convenient way to send in your tithes and your offerings. We say this every week, and we're going to continue to say this. We are so thankful for our church family and the faithfulness of our church family. If you're looking for an easy way to give those tithes and offerings, you can go to our website, centraliafbc.org/give, and set up your donation or your tithing account today. There's still service opportunities available. We have members of our church in need of some basic lawn and maintenance care. If you can help with that, please see Pastor Chris, myself, or you can contact Jamie Ross. The fall is coming, leaves are falling, and there's going to be plenty of raking to do. There's going to be plenty of gutters to clean out. So if you can spare some time and would like to get plugged in with this, please see one of us, and we can get you involved in helping one of our members or one of our members of the community. Students, as always, we urge you, if you have community service hours to take care of, this is the perfect opportunity for you to take care of that. Myself or Jamie would love to sign off on those hours. You can contact myself or Jamie Ross, and you can be a part of this great community service to not only our community, to our members as well. Our food pantry is an amazing source of outreach for our community and for our church as we use it to show God's love to those who may need help from time to time. We have some items that we need. Those are listed on the screen there. Trash bags, hand soap, dish soap, paper towels, men and women's deodorant, bar soap, cleaning supplies, and of course, we will take those gift cards to Pringer's and Dollar General and places like that. Our next food pantry date will be this Wednesday, October the 21st, from 1 to 3 p.m. Also a reminder that we do not need food at this time. We're good there. And we cannot accept items from other food pantries. Our next food pantry this Wednesday, October the 21st, from 1 to 3 p.m. Several of our Sunday school classes have regathered before the worship service each Sunday to meet. We invite you back, and we encourage you to find a small group to join for growth, accountability, and spiritual nourishment. The classes that are currently meeting are listed on your screen there. If you have any questions, you can contact your teacher there, one of the teachers there, or the church office or one of the pastors. That's Sunday school classes regathering before the worship service once again, and we are inviting you back to find a small group to be a part of. Students, join us this Wednesday for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 in our gymnasium. This week, we'll be continuing our series on the Sermon on the Mount out of the book of Matthew. We will be talking about the second part of the character of righteousness. If you want to prepare, you can look ahead at Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 through chapter 7, verse 12. We're going to be examining this character of righteousness, the second part of this, as we cover things like worrying and things like that. As a time when anxiety is at such a high level, this is definitely a message that you probably don't want to miss out on. Our song for this week is by Matt Redman. It is a very popular worship song that he recorded, as many other artists have recorded. The title is The Heart of Worship. Each and every day, we worship something. This song reminds us what the heart of that worship should be. Don't miss out. That's Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 this Wednesday. There's a lot of exciting events that are happening in the life of our church and coming up, and we want to make you aware of those things that you can be a part of. First of all, our men's Bible study is resumed in person on Saturday mornings beginning at 6:30 a.m. There is a Zoom option available for those who are still not getting out at this time. For those who are, make plans to join us in person for our men's Bible study Saturday mornings at 6:30 a.m. We are currently walking through the popular book by David Platt called Counterculture, as we look at different issues in our culture today that are still very relevant, that are still very prevalent as we deal with those things in a Christian context, and so we see what the Bible has to say about those. That's Counterculture, Saturday mornings at 6:30 a.m. Some other dates of interest we want you to know about. We will be having our ladies' Bible study. It will be resuming Sunday evening, November the 1st at 6:30 p.m. That is Sunday evening, November 1st, 6:30 p.m. They will be studying the book of Hebrews. To order your book, you can call the church office or you can get in contact with Monica Baker. The ladies' Bible study resuming November the 1st at 6:30 p.m. Our next members meeting will happen Sunday, November the 15th at 6 p.m. That's members meeting Sunday, November the 15th at 6 p.m. Our next scheduled Joy meeting will be this Friday. That's this Friday, October the 23rd at noon. Special guests for this month will be Marty and Norman Foreman. If you plan to attend this great event this Friday at noon, please contact Chuck Burton and let him know that you'll be coming so that he can get those numbers to Dina, as CoStar will be catering this Joy event. So if you're going to come to Joy this week, please contact Chuck Burton if you haven't already, so that he can give the proper numbers to CoStar as they cater the event. And please contact him by this Wednesday. Joy meeting this Friday, October the 23rd. Please contact Chuck Burton by this Wednesday. We're taking applications for anyone who wants to work with students this year. We've developed a tiered volunteer system that allows us the flexibility to use people where they are comfortable. It allows people to move up over time and responsibility if they want to do more, and allows others to serve in a capacity that fits their schedule as well. If you're interested in working with the student ministry in any way, please see myself for an application. FBC Kids, exciting news. Our FBC Kids Wednesday nights are back. Join us for a time of discipleship as we have classes for pre-K all the way through the 5th grade. If you haven't yet, please register on our webpage or the Facebook page. Activities begin each Wednesday night at 6:15. That's FBC Kids Wednesday nights at 6:15. Cru Student Ministry, here comes your news. Students, we want to encourage you to be a part of our Bible studies weekly. We have something for all schedules. Now that school's back in session, sports are in full swing, and we have returned to that busy life, it is easy to let your spiritual health go. Come join us on Wednesday nights, Sunday mornings, and Sunday nights and feed your spiritual health. We encourage you to plug into a small group Bible study. That's Wednesday nights, Sunday mornings, Sunday nights. 3 options. grab a couple, be a part of those small groups for growth, for accountability, for fellowship, and for God's word. We're excited about our discipleship group on Sunday evenings at 5:30 as we look at the Bible and its 8 major themes in our study called The Good Book. We will meet for session 5 this week. For session 5 this week, this Sunday, our topic will be Tough Love and Troubled Times. That's our youth discipleship class this Sunday at 5:30. Sunday, November 1, we are headed to Shyrock's Corn Maze for our Sunday Fall Nights activity. We will leave the church around 2:30 and return around 6:30. The cost of this trip is $10. Sign up at the youth check-in table or contact myself or Jan in order to claim your spot. It's $10. Shyrock's Corn Maze, Sunday, November the 1st. Hey, we want you to be a part of the conversation. We want you to know what's going on in the life of our church. You can do so by connecting with our social media. If you're online and you're on social media, you can find the different ministries going on in this church. First of all, you can find the church page at First Baptist Centralia. That's at First Baptist Centralia on Facebook. If you want to link in and find out what's going on with the student ministry, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FBC Cruise Students. And finally, if you want to know the latest information that's happening with FBC Kids, our children's ministry, you can find them on Facebook at FBC Kids Centralia. And now, before we go, it's time for Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. Today, I leave you with the words of Pastor Tim Keller from his book, Walking with God Through Pain and Suffering. Keller writes, "You don't really know Jesus is all you need until Jesus is all you have." This has been Deep Thoughts with Pastor Keith. Hey, that's all the time we have for this week. We look forward to seeing you each and every Sunday morning at 10:15 for our worship service, or by joining us online on YouTube or Facebook. Students, we look forward to seeing you this Wednesday night for Wednesday Night Live at 6:15 in our gym. Until then, my name is Keith Jones because that's what my mama named me.
Audio Jungle.